Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol IDCC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. Then it just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Thursday, but after today's monster move, definitely some updates here need to be done. First thing I'm going to do is just a little house cleaning and get rid of these lines there. Sure, those levels still pertain. They're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So going into today, right around that 69-ish area was an area of resistance, but the price absolutely crushed that. I do want to add in one more area of support and more so a near-term level. And this is what I would call the ideal level. And we say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that would be if the price can stay up there above 71.75. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below 71.75, I'm not saying that that implies the entire chart is destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can stay above there, that would definitely be a huge sign of power. From the grand scheme of it all, and I believe I talked about this level in Thursday's video, but it really does a good job of simplifying everything. But just watch the purple line, no pun intended here, but the 50-period simple moving average. As the line, or as the name implies, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So it's basically like a tread line that's going to draw itself for you. In fact, I like to call moving averages tread lines for lazy people. If you don't feel like drawing the tread line, that's fine. That quote-unquote tread line will draw itself for you. But moral of the story here is that as long as the price is above that purple line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you want to visualize that, that is what is being represented. Again, yeah, staying above 71.75 would be great. But as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. What about levels of resistance? Well, let's go to the daily time frame. Apparently, it's been a long time since the price has been up this high. There we go. So key level of resistance going into next week is going to be that pink line right there, which is the very famous 200-day simple moving average, and that's valued at 73.50. So keep an eye on 73.50 going into next week. But you can see right here, just the past 2 days have been two big old green candles, and that's a good sign. So it'll be interesting to see if the price can build upon this momentum or not next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.